Hello, everybody. I'm a bit nervous now because I have here with me none other than Chris Moorman, the most prolific online tournament grinder ever, and he's now at 888 Poker Live Bucharest, playing in the main event. Hi, Chris.
Hi, good
How,
to be here. Yeah.
yeah, how are you doing in the main event?
I actually just lost quite a medium-sized pot, so I think I'm about starting stack, but I late registered, so I think 25 big blinds now, so it'll be action time the next few levels. Hopefully, can spin it up and bag up a good stat for day two.
Okay. We are a small place here. Is the people at the table scared playing against you?
Not so far. No, they've been four betting me, and they've been playing very aggressive against me. So hopefully, I pick up a few hands soon.
Chris, you are the most prolific online grinder with over, I guess, $15 million in cashes online. What sets you apart from the rest of the pack?
I just think, longevity. Like, I just played a long time, and I've always worked on my game. Never had too much ego. Like, if I, never think, oh, I'm too good to study or whatever. So I always work and like discuss spots and change your game, and just I love playing. So like, I'm excited to play any tournament online. I like to play a lot, games.
Do you
at
still
once.
like playing?
Yeah, mainly. Like, obviously, some, like everyone, you have days where you don't want to play, but on the whole, I still love playing online. Especially.
Well, playing live poker, it's against live good professionals. Who has the edge on whom?
I don't think anyone in the world has like edge over everyone, if that makes sense. So there's no one who's that far above everyone else. Obviously, there's like elite players, but I think in live, it depends also like the situations you get, the table draws. There's a lot more variables, So online, I think the best player is always going to rise to the top, but live, there's a lot more sort of variance in it. You can get some crazy, weird hands, just weird dynamics, just different stuff happening because there's more information out there.
Is it your A game here?
Yeah, whenever I play, I always try and play my A game. Like, maybe it won't work out, but yeah, like I'm always trying to win and like play my best no matter what's the size of the tournament. And so.
Do you still play online?
But not so much because I've been living in Vegas, so you can't play online there. So.
What's there? 888 or
No, just like American sites, but like.
WSOP.com?
Yeah, they have that. So they have some. They have like a series going on at the moment. But yeah, you can't play on 888 or like any of the other sites. So when I travel, I play a lot online. So that keeps it fresh for me. So like when I do play online, I'm excited to play because I don't get to play every day, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Chris, is there a burnout syndrome of high volume online grinders? Have you been through it?
Yeah, like anyone. Like I think I've seen so many people come and go. Like they've played every day. Like so many hours a day, so many tables, and you just can't keep that up. So yeah, like over the last sort of 5 years or so, I've definitely had a more balanced lifestyle. Like when I first started playing poker, it was all poker, like 6-7 days a week kind of thing. And now it's more like just when when a big series is on, I'll play every day. But outside of that, I'll play when I want to, and I always just play when I wake up and I'm excited to play. So that's kind of the approach I have.
If you're like 15 years younger than you are, could you take it from beginning and have a similar career as you already have in the new environment?
Yeah, I'd hope so, but you never know. Like, if it's a weird game, like you could, never get that big break in a live tournament where you get cash for big. You could lose that big flip when you come 10th and be annoyed at the game and just sort of quit and do something else. So, I mean, if you run it back 100 times, maybe, you do well 90 times and 10 times you do something else. But yeah, it's just different, I guess.
What were your study habits during your ascension in the poker world?
When I first started playing, actually, like it was a lot less studying involved, more weaker players, and also it would not less computer programs. So I generally would just chat to people about hands from different places. Like I had friends in Scandinavia, friends in Eastern Europe, friends in England, friends in America. And I'd try and take a bit of each of their games and put it to my game, and take the best bits and put it all together and kind of mix it up. And that's how I learnt, really, was just like talking to people about hands. But now obviously there's a lot more technology out there with computer programs, databases. So yeah, like anyone, I do some of that now.
Did you use HUDs
Yeah, I actually never used to use a hub when I played online, like until maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But now I can't really imagine playing without one. Like actually on the WSOP website, you're not allowed to use a hub, so that's kind of a weird dynamic. So yeah, it makes it a bit more interesting, I guess.
Okay, now what's your piece of advice for the young professionals, good professionals who want to step into the millionaires club, so to say?
Just sort of practice good bankroll management, like play satellites to get into bigger live events. Never extend yourself too much, but don't be too results orientated as well. If you take a shot and it doesn't go well, just go back to playing your games, grind it back up, and there's always another tournament. So it's not like poker's not like other sort of game sports where you only can have 5 years at the top. You can still play successful poker when you're older, so don't try and rush it. Just work on your game, study, put the hours in, and hopefully good things will happen.
What about the recreational? What is the best thing they can do to counter as much as they can the pros at the tables?
I mean, I still would just have fun with it. Don't get too in your head. Don't be like, oh, this guy, he's invincible. Just because someone's a good player, it doesn't mean they're not going to make any mistakes. Maybe just play a bit smarter. If you're playing against someone you know is a good player, you don't have to open their big blind with such a wide range and get into marginal spots against them. There's 7 other players at the table, so you can play more against those players.
What's the most difficult stage of a tournament, from your opinion?
It depends what you mean. Obviously, in a live tournament, the most difficult stages sometimes can be near the start because the finish line is so far away. So it can be quite hard to focus and pay attention, not be on your phone, and play your best and make good big folds when you need to. So that can be hard in live poker. But sometimes it can be hard when you're deep in the tournament to pull the trigger on a big bluff. If you get called, you're out, kind of thing, and you've played for 4 days. So it can work both ways.
You have 26 triple crowns at your belt, I guess. 26?
Yeah, something like that, maybe. Yeah.
I can't wrap my mind around
Yeah.
this. Do you have a strategy for the end game, for the final tables? Because it seems to me like out of this world to have those many triple crowns.
Well, I mean, any tournament I play, I try and, I'm playing to win. So when I'm getting down to the last sort of 15 players, I'm playing aggressive. But no real strategy outside of if I win two out of the 3 that I need for the triple crown, then I'll take the next few days and try and play every tournament on the other sites that I can play to do it. So I might adjust my schedule to cater to it more. But no, not a specific strategy, but just one where when I'm close to one, I'll make more of an effort to play the other site so I can win another one.
I had the pleasure and the privilege to talk to Chris Moorman, one of the role models for most, I guess, all of the online grinders. He's here in Bucharest at 888 Poker Live. Thank you very much, Chris. Good luck in your tournament and in your personal life.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it's good to be here. First time in Bucharest. I'm excited to explore the city and hopefully I can take down the tournament as well.